For my second attempt at No Somniel Engage, I name my main character Clear. I start this playthrough immediately after I lose the previous one as a salty runback, and I play as fast as I can to make up for lost time. But I end up playing so fast that I immediately screw up and get Louis killed in chapter 4, so I just give up and pretend the run didn't happen. In my second attempt of No Somniel Engage, I choose to name Delir and run through the early game as quickly as I can. I clear everything up to chapter 7 quite cleanly without any losses, but in chapter 8 Lapis is killed by Ivy because of poor positioning. Later in chapter 10, when fighting Hortensia, I managed to clear her troops but Hortensia moves and she one-rounds Alchrist. I use the same door-trapping cheese strategy against Morian and Hyacinth and then proceed to chapter 11. In this run, I have noticed Alir's potential for being a strong combat unit and I have reclassed her into a Great Knight to use her as one, and I mainly decide to invest in Saline, Louis, and Chloe. But regardless, because of my haste, I entered the escape chapter overconfident and underprepared. To compensate for the loss of Alchrist in chapter 10, I promote Anna into a warrior so she can use bows, but I forget to give her any bows. This means that enemy flyers armed with emblems end up being very menacing and end up soaking up way too many hits, slowing me down significantly. Because of my hubris, I choose not to use intentional sacrifices to slow the enemy down, a mistake I will soon regret. Ember is the first to fall, and soon after Vander is hunted down with Sigurd's Rider's Bane. I desperately tried to reach the halfway point in the map to trigger allied reinforcements, but I failed to make it in time. Because Louis is sniped by Warp Ragnarok, and at this point any semblance of a plan has now been shattered. What follows is simply a massacre of my remaining forces. Citrine is one-tapped by an Iron Great Axe, Fram is killed by an Iron Great Lance, and finally Alir is doubled with Celica's Seraphim Tome, killing her and ending this No Somniel attempt.